You know, it strikes me I don't know your name. Please introduce yourself.
Q. Just the letter Q?
Oh, Q.
So this represents the atmosphere of infinity, and you see the two shaman shapes again flying, and they are flying into the space of the unknown. And it's really important in my work to depict and channel the unknown rather than the known. The known would be if you were a landscape or portrait artist, but to channel the unknown is my mission, the unseen.
Are you a shaman? Or...
I'm from the ancient tradition of, shamanic artists, and in an important lineage for the rebuilding of the world.
Okay, hold on a sec. Tell me more about that.
As we near, particularly on this landscape, the American Southwest emanating from the Valley of Mexico, if you're on this particular landscape, you're at the fulcrum point, the focus point for the 2012 calendar. Now those artists, amazing as it seems, their intention from thousands of years ago is with us today. So their undertaking as mystic artists, scientists, have allowed us to have a date where we either rise in consciousness or we're plunged back into the duality. And the Earth itself as a planet is set into hundreds of years of, and perhaps maybe even doomed. So why that date is so important and why it's called the end times is the fact that we have an opportunity here to change the way things have been going as far as humans. And we're here to assist.
Do you think we're gonna make it?
Right now, it doesn't look good because there's not a large enough percentage of people who understand how to see and hear. And I use that in the sense that real humans know how to see and hear, and their senses are able to then make decisions. Most people can't make decisions out of the duality now, and that creative movement is what we're talking about. How many people can actually get out of the box?
What are we seeing here? Q.
Q. This is again, the shaman shape, and it was a form that was part of a pyramid that was built. And this form was the bed that you laid in to view the earth and the sky inside the pyramid. So this is a relic or an artifact from that construction. And on the two sides, which are really, really important, these are two ally figures. You have the male and you have the female, and they represent allies that are there to give the shaman information from the other side, and the shaman relies on having allies.
Ooh, you're a very mystical person, aren't you?
It's almost an endangered species, because finding magical people who are intended to help reactivate the mystery, there's not a lot of them around now, and it's a fluid position that the map is very abstract. So organized religions now are in a frozen assemblage point, and it's a lateral shift for people if they move from Christianity to Buddhism to another frozen dogma. The original inspiration of those positions started with a very fluid shamanistic experience with nature. So this particular piece was developed from a persimmon tree that I actually planted and grew and then cut down the limb in order to carve it. It also represents the beauty of the earth in the fact that the tree branches have life flowing through them, and when they're broken, I've painted the tips red. This represents the Orion belt, where the shamans will go to the domes of the Nawal after they leave here. This gift from the animals and the fact that it is a bone that is a beautiful sculpture, so that I have it flying, is hopefully showing the viewer that this is all about the energy and the energy field, either around trees, animals, plants, and that their luminosity is the unknown, and that's what I'm depicting.